Hello, welcome to episode 11 with Ashton.
Gavin, and this time,
Me?
our special guest.
Yep, me.
Who is me?
I am me. Me named Jacob.
Full name.
Yeah. I live
Okay.
at.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, we got
You
it.
didn't actually need
We gotta censor that out.
Yeah, you didn't actually need to put in your full name.
It's not that big.
It's
It's not that bad, right?
I'm
Okay,
gonna
then.
guess, but
It's
I'm still gonna
it's a
censor it.
name. Okay, whatever.
Okay,
okay.
so we got a lineup of topics today. Our first topic is going to be Dead Cells being adapted into an animated series. Our second topic is, Jacob found this one, the disputed truth behind the Cheetos Underdog movie, Flaming Hot. Third topic, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth fans have been on an emotional roller coaster thanks to DoorDash. I don't even know where this article is going to go.
Neither do I.
And Activision removes another streamer's skin from Call of Duty. Fourth topic.
Great.
Listen to the whole episode to be able to hear all of them.
Alright, first
First one
is...
is Gavin's.
Yeah, first is Dead Cells. So, how familiar are either of you with the Dead Cells game?
I played it for like maybe 10-20 minutes on Xbox, and then I was like, I'm not into it. But I know the concept. It's like a 2D platformer Souls game.
Yeah.
I understand it's like a roguelike. I've seen you play a bunch of it.
Yeah.
That's
I've
really
seen
as
it
far
all.
as my understanding goes, though.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of gameplay for it.
Yeah.
Motion Twin has announced that the team behind the animation of for the video game is also producing the Dead Cells series. That's kind of an odd opening statement because it doesn't really lead to anything. Anyway, developer Motion Twin just revealed the launch of a 10-episode animated series based off of the game Dead Cells in 2024. The series is being produced by French studio Bobby Pills, who also was in charge of animated trailers for the game and its many DLC releases. Yeah, I remember watching those just because I was curious. Animation Digital Network has also joined the project and will co-produce the series. Now, the one thing to note about the end of all like the little shorts for the animated DLC trailers is that at the end of it, the main character or the guy that right here in the picture, he always ends up dying somehow.
Oh.
Like in the Castlevania one, he was struck by lightning. I think in one of them, he was just like cut in half or something like that.
It's just like an ongoing bit.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, the whole thing is it's a roguelike and a Souls-like.
Yeah.
The entire concept is just coming back to life.
Yeah. How many sets of DLC are there?
Right now, I think there are 5. One free one, which is Fatal Falls, and then Return to Castlevania, The Queen and the Seed, The Bad Seed, the Giant something, I forget. Actually, you could probably just look at Steam.
Is the Terraria stuff free?
Yeah, it came in with a small update. Rise of the Giant, and of course Return to Castlevania, which was the most recent one.
Okay. Where were you? Right here?
7-minute episodes will follow the game's narrative, as it's set on the cursed island with a population of monstrous creatures and prophecies depicting a flame-headed hero, according to the trailer's YouTube description. It's only going to be 7 minutes
Per episode?
That's not very long. I mean, that's from that's what it says right here.
Huh.
That's not very long.
Yeah.
At all.
Huh.
I mean, I guess it's probably not a very big animation team then.
Yeah.
Or maybe just the budget's pretty tight.
Yeah, or they're just like piloting a season and then like the next season is going to be a lot bigger or something.
Yeah, like how a lot of animated series like these sort of go. I remember that Castlevania one on Netflix. Like the first season was only 4 episodes. That's also a very good series. I would recommend.
Bro, me and my dad actually started watching it like a couple months ago.
Like, how far did you get?
How far did you get?
I think we got to like season 2 or something.
Isn't it like 4 seasons right now?
Yeah, there's 4 seasons, and Jacob, all I'm gonna say is once you get to the 3rd season, you might want to be aware of a few scenes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really weird. I was busy playing fucking War Thunder, and I was like, I'm kind of bored. I'm gonna see what my dad's doing, and he's watching an anime, which I've never seen him do before. So I was like, hey, what's up? And he was like, oh, I'm watching this this cartoon. It's called Castlevania. You want to check it out with me? I was like, yeah, sure. So we watched a good bit of it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I watched it with Gavin. I think the first 3 seasons, and it was really good.
We still have to watch season 4, but we also still have to watch the rest of Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. After the island's foolish king develops a remedy that ends up turning the population into monstrous creatures, prophecies depicting a flame-headed hero who will kill the crazy king begin to appear. As it also happens, this beheaded hero is real, but saving the kingdom isn't on his schedule, and he just wants to be left alone. Like a true hero. He accidentally ends up saving the world. Let's see. Players positively rated Dead Cells since its launch in 2018. 10 million copies sold. Pixel art style.
Like filler.
Yeah, I guess. Scroll down a bit more. I wonder if there's anything
this
else.
is it?
Yeah, nothing.
Lame.
just something bad. So it didn't say anything about not when, but where it's going to be on. So we don't know if it's going to be like on Hulu or like some other.
It's going to be on their own streaming service.
My bet is YouTube, since the episodes are only going to be like 7 minutes long. That seems like YouTube content.
And I bet you like no companies would really even like want it on their service.
Yeah,
it's just too short.
Yeah, I suppose, especially for a series with 10 episodes.
I mean, maybe like after this, like if it pilots well, then some like streaming service would probably pick it up.
Yeah.
Did it mention anything about the character possibly talking?
Nah. In the game, he is silent, I think.
Yeah.
But he does have a conversation with Dracula, but I think that's because it's implied Dracula has telepathic abilities.
He's just thinking, and Dracula's just mind reading.
Yeah. There's like a lot of lore of why he can't talk, and there's also a lot of lore of why he looks like that, which I have gone into, and that is pretty interesting. But I think it would make sense for it to be on YouTube, though. Because like you said, Jacob, it is pretty short, and no like big streaming company would probably want to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube is a very accessible place for people.
It's probably where it'd get the most views, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they just make it through, like, they purposely make it, like, 10-minute episodes to get the ad revenue.
Oh, dude, no, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when the creators of Angry Birds made, like, little cartoons, and they put them on YouTube. And,
oh, yeah. I remember those.
You talking about, like, the original, not, like, the new movies?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, like the original little cartoons that they put on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember one where the king pig had to get his tooth pulled out.
Oh, and,
like, they tried everything. Then they ended it with him getting attacked by the birds, and all his teeth fell out.
Got all of them out.
Yeah.
Well, do you think that's the end of this topic?
Yeah, good 10 minutes. Though, I guess real quick, what game would you guys like to see turned into, like, an animated series or a show?
Ooh.
That they could do, like, a lot with, like, in terms of lore.
Do you want me to go first, Jacob?
Yes.
Terraria.
Yeah.
Everything is always Terraria with me.
Oh, they're doing a comic series, so a cartoon won't be out of the books. Be out of the carts, I say. Alright, how about you, Jacob? I think I have one. Just I'm going to keep it a little close to the chest right now.
Alright, my choice would be any of the Elder Scrolls. Like, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, just any of them. I feel like the universe is so wide in the Elder Scrolls that they could literally do anything. And it'd be interesting and add on to plot and stuff.
So I'm gonna ask you, like, what tone would you want it? Would you want it to be like a comedy, or would you want it to be like a serious, like Lord of the Rings, or not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones type?
Not Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones is like really fucking grim and like perverted at times.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like one moment in Game of Thrones, you'll have like this giant battle going on, and then it'll just cut to some dude banging a chick. It's weird. But for an Elder Scrolls show, I'd say something like Lord of the Rings, where it's serious, but it's not so serious that there's like weird shit that'd ruin it.
From climaxing in a war to climaxing in the bedroom.
Yeah. Like, no, literally, in the new fucking Game of Thrones show, there's, like, fuck. I'm trying to remember. I haven't watched it in a while. What was it?
Trying to find an example of it?
No. Basically, this chick is heir to the throne, but her dad hasn't died yet, and the dad's brother is like, oh, I want to be king, but he just fucking exiled me. What am I gonna do? So what he does is he fucking molests the daughter. And you see that shit.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And it's just fucking yucky. After that, I just stopped watching it. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
So you want to be more Lord of the Rings than Game of Thrones,
yeah,
definitely.
Very much so.
Yeah. A serious tone with enough wholesomeness, quote unquote, to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to actually see Lusty the Argonian maid. I'm just saying.
Yeah. That makes sense.
What race would, like, the main character be, though? That's not the question.
Depends on what Elder Scrolls they want to cover. I mean, if it's Elder Scrolls 5, probably Nord. But if it's like basic. Oblivion, probably Imperial or whatever.
Yeah,
I just want to see.
It kind of depends.
I want to see an Elder Scrolls 5 where they just Khajiit and then they get like racism the whole entire show, just like calling him a stupid cat.
It's so funny. Like as soon as they get to Windhelm or Whiterun or wherever the Stormcloaks are, they just see the main character and it's just like, no, you're not going in, you fucking feline. Stop right there.
None of that.
Only Nords allowed.
Hey, at least I know you were Dragonborn by the shout. Like the Nords.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, I would make a joke, but it's like the same most overused, like, stereotypical woke, like, comment of what the main character should be. I'm pretty sure you could figure it out just by thinking of it. Well, you can't say that.
Oh, fuck, you're gonna have to go down a tool.
Just blurt that
out. Anyway, so I think mine would be, and something like this could have happened if enough planning behind the scenes, or like not planning but cooperation between the two studios was there behind the scenes. It'd be a TF2 show, Team Fortress 2 to be more specific. I'm pretty sure. Are you too familiar with the animation. What's it called? Expiration date.
Yes, I think so.
That was going to be the pilot series of a TF2 show.
Oh.
It was going to be on Adult Swim, but is either the people in Adult Swim or the people in Valve that weren't really cooperating, so that didn't really end up going very far. The thing is that with TF2, they could do literally so much with it. It could be like the most goofy thing ever. Like, literally one of them could be like Pyro's Day Out, and like people that know Pyro's character, it could just be so unusual that it'd be really novel too. Especially for the time.
So, like, was there any, like, news on, like, besides that the companies didn't work together? Was there any, like, comment about it?
Well, that was just even a rumor, too.
Oh, so there wasn't, like, a direct answer at all?
Yeah. Yeah, basically. And, like, it even said that, like, for each episode would include, like, a new, like a different cosmetic item from the game. Like, maybe... Well, definitely put in different points of the lore. Like, if they decided to do seasons, probably the later seasons would have been, like, MVM, or, like, even, like, the final season. Like, that sort of era. Maybe they could have even gone even further and finally wrap up the comic arc, which is still not ended after, like, 5 years, I'd say, of being left on a cliffhanger.
How does the cliffhanger go, if you want to say it?
Basically... the administrator, or like the person that announces like stuff while you're playing, like she's a pretty big character, like within the TF2 mythos, I suppose. And it says that she has a debt to settle, like on the very last panel of the last comic that was released, and it hasn't gone anywhere from there.
Never settled the debt.
Nope.
Just like Half-Life 3. Never happened.
Yeah. Listen, Valve can't count to 3. So if anything, it's just going to be Half-Life 2 squared.
They got up to comic 3 and they're like, fuck, what do we do
Half-Life
now?
2 episode 2.5. Didn't say 3.
Yeah.
They go up to 2.9 and then they go like 2.95.
Yeah. Although, funnily enough, it was up to issue number 6, so they did manage to get to number 3.
Okay. Good to know. They're
sure
capable.
they didn't just like skip?
Yeah. Then again, it wasn't like directly made by Valve. I think it was like people that they hired, obviously.
Valve realized that they hired somebody that went past 3 and they just fired him. We can't get past 3.
We can't do that.
We only hire kindergartner undergraduates. Get out.
Can you count to 3? No, you're in.
Hired.
Listen, if you could recite the ABCs, you're out.
Can you count to 10? Nah, not happening. You're out.
No more.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's the wrap for this topic. Do you guys agree?
I agree.
Okay.
Right.
I'm not gonna read all this one. This is a lot of words.
Yeah, there's a lot of words, and
Big topic.
this is so interesting.
Yeah, Jacob picked this one out.
He doesn't feel like reading it, so
Yeah.
I guess that's just gonna take the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the disputed truth behind the Cheetos underdog movie Flamin' Hot. In the new Hulu original film Flamin' Hot, a Frito-Lay janitor named Richard Monta, I don't know how to properly pronounce his name, so I'm just gonna say his last name is Monta. Jesse Montanese, is that how you say it?
Montañez.
Montañez.
Because remember, it's a nya for the
Montañez.
Montañez.
Okay, never mind then. Jesse Garcia becomes an unlikely entrepreneur by coming up with a spicy new Cheetos flavor dubbed Flamin' Hot. The movie, which is now streaming on Hulu as well as Disney Plus, said to be based on the true story Montañez, who overcame the lack of marketing experience and company skepticism to rise the corporate ranks.
Wait a minute, so is this based off a true story?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Originally, when I was reading the title, I thought it was like the Flaming Hot Cheetos guy. Like
yeah, that's what I thought
character.
too.
Like the little mascot? Or...
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because it's going to be a movie about him.
No, yeah.
But it's not.
If I remember correctly, the story isn't that interesting. It's just a guy brought the whatever chips with him, and he
somebody like take his idea or something.
No, he put a bunch of spices on it and ate it, and he was like, "Oh, this is good. I'll bring this to the corpos," and he did. And he became a millionaire.
Nice.
Sold his idea.
Okay. I'm going to read a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
But something curious happened between the Eva Longoria directed movie Holy...
What is
these?
Coalescing.
Oh my god. It looks a lot harder.
Gigamind.
Coalescing in 2019.
What can I say? I have a huge vocabulary.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You have an encyclopedia on hand.
Nah. Yeah, that's not the only thing they have that's huge.
On hand? Uh-oh. Dog, this is not the time for it.
Dude, we're trying to read about Cheetos here.
Listen,
yeah, this is Cheetos. You're up about Cheetos. Damn.
Alright. I mean, I was kind of going that direction, but you took it like to another level, man.
Nah, you were there to begin with.
Gavin just...
Whatever, let's go on.
Gavin just enjoys Cheetos.
Who cares?
Too much.
It says you.
I mean, shit.
Okay, let's get back to this now.
Yeah.
Okay, in 2019, in its recent release, Frito-Lay began to distribute Montiez's account. Now that the Cheetos dust has settled, what really happened? I see what you did there, article.
Very funny.
Okay, I'm going to read these 2.
Okay.
According to a 2021 Los Angeles Times report, Montiez oft-shared story that he was employed as a maintenance worker at the Frito-Lay plant in Rancho Cucamonga, California, in the late 1980s, when he was inspired to add a hot chili pepper style flavor to the company's Cheeto snacks.
Yes,
I saw people... Nice. I saw people buying chili peppers, Montiez told NPR in 2021. I saw people buying spices, and I looked at our Lay's, Ruffles, Fritos, and thought, we don't have anything for people who like spices. According to his account, Montiez put some plain, unflavored Cheetos in from the factory with his wife, Judy, and concocted a spicy seasoning. He sent samples to Frito-Lay executives, but didn't hear back. Uh-oh.
You know that they're probably going to plan to steal this guy's idea.
Or it's just like spicy food wasn't really... I'm assuming spicy food wasn't really trending back then.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, everyone has their own different tastes. There's definitely a market for spicy things. Like, why do you think people do like the last dab challenge or whatever the hell it's called?
The one chip challenge?
Yeah, that too.
I almost said something that I could not say.
I think that for like the one chip challenge, the whole thing with it, from what I've heard, is it wasn't really that spicy. It just didn't taste good at all. Like the chip.
Well, what I heard is that it hurt going in, but it hurt way more going out.
Oh god.
All right.
It's like the reverse polar plunge where you go in the water and it's warm, but then you get out and it's cold.
Yeah.
Okay. The idea, he said, was ultimately accepted following a presentation to over 100 company personnel, as well as Roger Enrico, the CEO of Frito-Lay at the time. The Flaming Hot Cheetos brand took off, becoming a Gavin, big word, help.
Zeitgeist.
That's a word?
Yep.
Zeitgeist snack. In the late 2000s, Montiel began discussing how he developed the idea from Hot Cheetos, booking and speaking engagements, and writing 2 books that shared his story. 2013's A Boy, a Burrito, and a Cookie from Janitor Executive, and 2021's Flaming Hot, the incredible true story of a man's rise from janitor to top executive.
Okay.
That's interesting.
So, okay, yeah. So it's literally a movie about a dude making a flavor for Cheetos.
Well, there has been similar movies like this. Like, wasn't there like an Apple one? Like how Apple got started, and like there's a Nike movie about how they signed Michael Jordan.
I remember the McDonald's one the most because
Oh yeah.
it was more about like retailing and shit.
Yeah, it was shown in our business classes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like if in school we go to, not to exactly say where, but we have some business classes. Yeah. Also, real quick, definition of zeitgeist: the defining spirit or mood of a particular period of history, as shown by the ideas and beliefs of the time. Interesting.
Okay.
So it's like trend, but like a fancier way of saying trend.
What?
Yeah, more sophisticated.
Bro, I don't get journalists. They'll find like the most obscure way to say something that can
It's
be
'cause they
put
wanna
in
sound
such
smart.
simple terms.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's because they want to sound smart. It's like that. It's like that one thing Squidward said in that one episode. People talk loud when they want to sound smarter. People also use big words when they want to sound smart. And oftentimes, when those two things coincide, you realize that the people doing those both those things are very stupid.
And politicians.
Yeah, exactly. Well, politicians are already stupid, but we don't have to exactly go very far into that.
Yeah,
Right,
I don't
do
want
we?
to.
That's gonna be a long
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a long fucking episode.
Yeah, and our first political-based one. Like, mainly political-based one.
Just have a
Yeah.
biased debate.
Yeah.
You agree with me? Yeah. I
Alright, we're
agree
gonna
with you.
pick one side and then just argue for that. Say how the other side's stupid.
Yeah. Alright, Democrats or Republicans?
Third party.
Whatever
Yeah,
one
good
Joe
choice.
Exotic is in.
Joe Exotic?
Yeah.
You definitely
running
need the
for
fourth
president.
party.
Fourth party.
The
I
fourth
mean, not even
party.
the third. Yeah, not even the third party people want him.
Oh my god! Look how badly formatted this article is.
Yeah, it's just because of like the ads and whatnot.
Where the
These
ads are supposed to be, they are not.
I am not clicking these. Why is
No,
there
don't.
multiple show mores?
You probably shouldn't.
Okay, this one's yours, Gavin.
Okay, so Final Fantasy VII, the remakes have been coming out, and for this one, Rebirth, fans apparently have been on an emotional roller coaster thanks to DoorDash. Now, right before we get into this, why do you guys think that people will be all up in arms about Final Fantasy VII because of DoorDash?
I have absolutely no clue. Why do the two even mix?
I have a feeling it's something like they were trying to get to the end of the game and they missed a final cutscene or something.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I think it's probably like a crossover thing.
The DoorDash guy spoiled the ending while they were playing it.
Yeah.
Hey, is that
All the
Final
Door-
Fantasy VII Rebirth?
Yeah.
Oh, you're excited
Yeah, no,
for
it's-
the game? Well, I actually developed the game, so you want to know everything about it? I don't care.
Why do you work
I'm
with...
gonna tell you.
Wait a minute, if you developed it, why do you work with DoorDash? Any side hustle?
Crunch got too hard, man.
Yeah. This is my vacation day.
Let's see. Fans experienced a roller coaster of emotion last night last night from when this was published, which was according to the publishing date, was 8 days ago. Anyway, last night, and it's all thanks to the food delivery service DoorDash. Oh boy. During Summer Game Fest 2023, Final Fantasy VII fans were waiting with bated breath after host Jeff Kiley, introduced upcoming mobile game Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. It's a mobile game? Oh, why?
No way. I bet that pissed so many people off. Well, I mean, there's an article about it, so...
Yeah. I mean, it won't be the first time a great big game like this went mobile.
Diablo!
What, you guys don't have phones?
What, you guys don't have phones? You play it on your iPad, too. God.
One thing I know is that they're making a Devil May Cry game for mobile, which is going to be a main series, but it's not going to be a numbered game. It's just going to be an in-between game. Anyway. Let's see. Once the trailer had ended, Kylie then addressed viewers saying, "Now speaking of Final Fantasy," trailing off, leaving the live audience cheering in anticipation. No, Kylie adds before saying, Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. The whole room then erupts into groans, which he can't help but chuckle to himself before continuing to explain promotion with the delivery service had in collaboration with Final Fantasy 16. Alright, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Wow.
Interestingly enough, won't be the first, like I said, won't be the first time something like this happened. Earlier today, I had the KFC Diablo chicken sandwich.
Oh, shit.
Because I kind of want to try it out. It is good. Obviously, it's a crossover with Diablo. The fourth one, to be specific.
No, it's a crossover with Satan.
Dude.
Yeah.
I need to try the Grimace shake.
Yeah.
I just added that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Talk about it once you get to it.
Yeah. As you can imagine, with all the fans desperate to get an update on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, this went down at a treat. Several streamers since had shared their live reactions to the moment on Twitter. Even Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier thought it deserved a mention of this show. Speaking of Final Fantasy, crowd cheers, DoorDash has your back. It was definitely an all-time kind of press conference moment. That's a massive troll. Yeah, that's just the person's reaction of other things.
So what does this mean exactly? Like,
I have no idea.
They're just collaborating, and fans are angry because they are collaborating with a fucking food service.
Order through DoorDash.
Who's the idiot?
Order through DoorDash and get the Chocobo chicken sandwich.
Dear God, I think the anger really what it really is they're thinking that it's gonna be news on the game, but just kind of turned into like a half advertisement.
Okay, yeah.
Well, so they were just like, hey, we have up-and-coming news for our Final Fantasy game, and then instead of talking about up-and-coming news, they just talk about an up-and-coming sponsorship.
Yeah, deal. Now, in the new part of the Final Fantasy VII remake, there's going to be a DoorDash advertisement every 10 feet.
Bet.
You're just going to see the DoorDash logos everywhere. It's like... It's even not even like modern times, just medieval age like DoorDash.
Yeah, I mean,
like horse and chariot.
Yeah.
Sire, your rations have arrived.
I mean, Final Fantasy VII is like kind of like neopunk, right? If that's even like a genre of game. So
yeah,
because it has like airships and shit.
I don't know. All I know about Final Fantasy VII is Tifa and what happened in fucking Italy.
Wait a minute. Something happened in Italy?
The Tifa horse incident.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that. Oh,
like
God.
2 or 3 years ago. That is so funny.
For people that don't know what that is, good. You don't need to know.
No,
if you want to look it up,
let Jacob explain it.
So basically,
oh no.
In Italy, the government was having like a conference or something on Zoom, and someone hacked into the Zoom call and played Tifa Rule 34.
Okay, you can stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. I think you can piece it together.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Rule 34 is,
Something bad
look it up.
happened between Tifa and a horse. That's where we're stopping.
And the government watched it. God bless.
Yeah, the government entity. Man, imagine like how many times like people have hacked into stuff.
Oh, dude. Like, government level shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's the fucking,
And it's like...
that's the entirety of the War Thunder community. Like, when a new vehicle comes out, they literally find classified documents and be like, actually, these statistics are wrong. You might want to change them.
Yeah, they literally, like, to win an argument, they literally leak, like, classified government documents.
Yeah. The same thing happens on iFunny. Like, there's, like, a picture that if you zoomed in, like, close enough, you'd see, like, White House planes or something like that. Okay.
I don't know. You could do some stuff in Minecraft that I'm not going to say.
You can't...
But
sadly, you can't say in Minecraft anymore.
Yeah, it's treated as a proper threat.
They nerfed that.
Why?
Yeah, in the life patch notes.
Fuck, man.
Because people keep on making jokes about they're gonna do insert terroristic thing here in Minecraft.
In RuneScape.
And they say in Minecraft to get away with it.
They ruined humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you're gonna be able to get away. I don't think you're gonna be able to get away with that too. With her either.
Government's so cringe. SMH.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. And I guess with that, let's go into a segment that you guys probably aren't familiar with yet, but
I don't think Jacob knows about
not
this.
at all.
Yeah, welcome to today's edition of Gavin's Goofy Dreams, or whatever I called it. So, last night I had a dream where me, my sister, and my dad went to North Korea for like a trip.
Go on.
And it was like, everything was like decently normal, but like every step I took, it's like I don't know if I should be walking here because I always thought I was gonna get shot or something like that. Then we went back to like just like this. We went to like a convention center or something like that, or it was like there's just like some really big building. We stayed there for like all of like 30 seconds and then we left. Then we went back to like a inn or something like that, and we just stayed there for the rest of the trip. I don't know how we managed to get out because I woke up, and that's the end of the segment.
Huh.
Any questions, comments? Yeah.
So, why you three, and why North Korea?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, was it relevant?
This is how my dream worked.
Or
no. Oh, actually, I do remember one other thing. We ran into like two guys in United States Army uniforms in North Korea. Also, something else happened where because apparently the place we're staying bordered China, and like there was like a fence, and like part of the fence blew up, like where they were standing. And yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
You might be a prophet. This might be happening in a couple weeks. Who knows?
What? China invading North Korea?
Well, you said that there's U.S. soldiers in North Korea, right?
I guess.
Well, didn't
Kevin's
you say that
prediction
in your
segment.
dream?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Is America gonna invade North Korea?
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything.
Neither will I. I mean, I already have, but it's just a dream. That doesn't really mean much of
Yeah,
anything.
but could be telling the future.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out
Yeah.
in a couple of years.
A couple years or
Then again, I have
weeks.
had a couple of I have had a few prophetic dreams, mostly involving school and a few other things. And
I've had ones with school.
And random conversations. Just that I listen to them and I just like have deja vu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the weird thing is sometimes it happens more than once. Where sometimes I'll hear a conversation, I'll get deja vu, then I won't think much of it, but then I have the exact same conversation at the exact same kind of day while I'm doing the exact same thing whenever I'm hearing it, and I have that sense of deja vu. So I think I have deja vu in a dream, and then I wake up again, and I have a sense yeah.
I don't remember where I heard this statistic, but I'm pretty sure, like, I wouldn't say 50, I'd probably say like 40 or 30, like, percent of people claim that they have dreams that, like, predict or, like, see into the future.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, like, an interesting, I guess you could say, phenomenon that can happen. I don't even know how, like, it's not really explainable.
We could be in a simulation.
Yeah, possible.
We could be.
Listen, if we lived in a simulation, why is everyone so freaking stupid?
They still need to update their Windows.
We gotta make the simulationers
So...
think you are all manually blinking now.
Yeah, you're all manually breathing
CPU
now.
usage.
Yeah. Well, explain the amount of NPCs that goes walking around every day.
They're just an autopilot now.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Do you want to go on to our last two topics? I added one, by the way.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we'll get to... That's going to be our surprise topic, so to speak.
Topic.
Might need to add that.
Okay.
We're not going to that one yet, Jacob.
Come on.
That one doesn't... I don't think there's anything to do with it.
Secret episode.
Okay.
It's a Patreon.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. In my article, and we got Activision removes another streamer skin from Call of Duty. I'm assuming everyone's heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
probably
been fucking
force
fed it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't even think we should read this. I think we should just talk about it.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but might as well.
Just read the first paragraph, and then but that's probably enough for us to really get off base, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay. Activision has removed another streamer's skin from a game, not their body. Thank God. Tim the Tatman, a prominent Call of Duty streamer, asked to have his operator bundle removed from Call of Duty in support of his friend Nick Merckx, whose skin was pulled last week after he made homophobic comments. At Tim's request, he removed... What are you going to say?
Alright, in terms of the whole homophobic comments thing, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. They're not homophobic whatsoever. It's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, it's actually kind of reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, it is a reasonable take.
We're gonna have to do a lot of explaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me quickly read through the rest of this.
Yeah.
At Tim's request, we have removed the Tim the Tatman operator bundle from the Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store, wrote Activision spokesperson Neil Wood in an email to The Verge.
Okay, so let's start with the big one.
Pull up the tweet.
Homophobic comment.
Let me pull up the tweet exactly.
FaZe Nick Merckx. I didn't know he was in FaZe.
Yeah.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I always thought he was part of 100 Thieves or something.
Nah.
Okay.
This is a pretty old tweet, so I might not even be able to find it.
Oh, this is when the skin wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
Well, I think he commented under
it was a comment. Replies, yeah.
Yeah, is a comment.
He may have removed it too.
That's a safe bet.
Just pull up a screenshot, I guess, because you could definitely find it easily. Just Google it.
Alright, that's how we're gonna look it up. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to read out from the article.
Okay, I mean, basically what it says is that. Alright, I guess for more background.
Okay, explain the context of why he said it first.
Okay, so basically, where he lived, or somewhere around there, or hell, this might even be countrywide, I don't know, I didn't really look into it that much. But there was a thing where schools want to introduce a LGBTQ kind of like a history class, where like kind of shows the history of like the LGBTQ movement, like, the whole, it's okay to be gay, and part of that thing, which, I agree with. But
learn yourself and who you want to be.
Yeah, Nick Merckx basically commented that he feels like he should be the one, like as a parent, to like he wanted to be the one to teach his kid about like all that stuff, because like
wasn't the class in like a middle school or like an elementary school or something too?
Yeah, I think it said it was like middle school or elementary.
I mean, high school, I'd understand.
Yeah, I think it should have really been high school, because high school is puberty age, where when people are really starting to get them to know themselves, both physically, I guess, and like emotionally, maturely, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just said that he wants to be the one to go over with his kid, about all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a very fair statement,
If I were a father, I would, like, you'd usually want to tell your children, like, you want your children to go to you to ask you questions about stuff like that. You don't want them to just like look it up or learn something like that. You'd want to be the one to teach them or tell them about it. Yeah.
Not to mention, the big moment for everyone, coming out of the closet as that stuff. Mm-hmm. It's probably a lot better if it were to be in front of, your parents or, someone that you have a really close bond with, in theory. Instead of, an entire class of very judgmental kids. Like, for example, if that were to go down in our high school and someone just came out in front of, like, a class of, like, 20 people, say, they would be, like, not really a laughing stock, but they would be basically a punching bag for like months on end. It would not be pretty, especially with the kind of kids that are in our school.
Our school is not a fan. Some people are just not a fan.
The majority are Hicks, so...
Yeah. That are very proud to be racist.
Yep.
And are very anti-LGBT, that stuff.
It's very strange. We have weird groups at our school. I started realizing this. We have nerds, hicks, emos, and then we have like a mesh of emo and hick. It's weird.
I mean, look at our school's demographic. Like, 1 in every 3 kids is a gearhead.
Yeah.
And they also talk about their Ford F-150s. They hate them damn liberals.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably explain why Tim's bundle got removed quickly.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. All right. I guess to get back on track, because of these comments that Nick Merckx made, he got his operator bundle pulled from the MW2 store. And Activation made a comment saying that they want to be inclusive as possible, which is funny because, I know I've said this a million times, but they sexually harassed their female coworkers.
Plus, the player base is the most racist and toxic fucking player base, right next to League of Legends.
Yeah, exactly.
But he got his removed.
And because of that, in support, like the article says, Tim the Tapman, he took Nick Merck's side, and he said that, I think they're pretty good friends. I think they mentioned that. And he said that, he thought he got his bundle pulled unjustly, so basically in protest, he wanted his to be pulled too.
Mm-hmm. When they promoted these skins, they did them together. Tim said that they both went into get their faces modeled and everything together. And he said that if he was going to get his removed for something like that, then he wouldn't want to have his still there, even though they like went together to do this.
Yeah, and Tim has no moral stakes in this.
Mm-hmm.
He could just wipe his hands of the issue, say, "Hey, it's not my problem." I think that's a very honorable thing for him to do.
Yeah, it's like an actual true friend.
Mm-hmm.
He's willing to stand up for his friend and what he believes is right.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he's not just like, oh, I'm going to agree with my friend. I'm pretty sure he has the same take with his children, because he has kids, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Huh,
yeah, I just hate how politics is just forced into everything. Like with video games, and where we have Call of Duty being like, oh, we stand for BLM and all this shit. No, they don't. They don't give a shit. All they care about is making money.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gavin,
I was just about to say.
Gavin and I talked about this in our last episode, that it's like,
yeah, the whole reason
companies
why
only do it just so they can see an increase in revenue coming into them.
And it's so stupid because it makes them money, and also it rips the community apart. Like, we're seeing it right now.
Yeah, because like investors see good in it. Those people, those communities will be like, okay, we'll just leave you guys alone. Meanwhile, the actual players are the ones who suffer because they get all this stuff that they don't really want or they don't really think is needed.
Mm-hmm. They can have they can add it all and like have all this stuff, but they can't please everyone at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that's a big kicker. You can't in the harsh truth. You can't, like, no matter what.
Yeah, I think we've ran this dry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd say so. Unless we have some other comments.
No.
Oh, let's look for comments.
Oh,
real
yeah.
I'm taking down the offending tweet. In a tweet on Friday, he said he had no hate in his heart and thanked people for supporting him. I assume Nick Merckx. Some of his supporters have left comments on social media referring to LGBTQ plus people, including the supporter, as groomers and pedophiles, for pointing out exactly how Nick Merckx' seemingly innocent words, "leave the little children alone," have been twisted into a homophobic dog whistle. I mean...
Oh, yeah, that.
That's his original, what he said originally that made people mad.
Yeah, leave the kids alone.
Yeah.
I think what he meant was, let the kids be, let that whole business be the parents' duty and not like the state's duty, so to say.
And plus, just let kids be kids, dude. Don't force politics into them when they're fucking young.
Yeah, like I remember
they have the rest of their life to learn it.
Yeah.
I remember Moist Critical made a point on this. He said that kids are, like, these days are way too forced to take a side. Like, even now, like, you see, even like we were talking about in our high school, people are siding, like, so hard, and they believe politics are everything.
It's so strange, yeah.
It's like red versus blue in Halo, like, pick sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, like kids just cared about, like, like Xbox versus PlayStation, or which Pokemon version they wanted, or something like that.
That was the true politics. Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
360 versus PS3.
Those are the true politics.
Yeah. I guess as one last weird note. Dang it! Actually, I lost it.
No.
Never mind.
Okay. Now we're on Jacob's requested and what he mentioned earlier.
The Grimace milkshake.
Yep, and apparently people are up in arms over it.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, bro, if this is like the fucking Spider-Verse burger where it's totally fine, it just looks weird, I'm gonna be mad.
Wasn't the Spider-Verse burger, like, the bun was, like, colored differently or something?
For some reason,
it's colored
when
black,
Burger King does these, like, weird ad campaigns, they always change the color of the bun. I remember One year, I think it was for Halloween, they made the buns black. Which,
Let's look it
yeah,
up.
look it up. Halloween Whopper. Yeah, they made the buns black.
Yeah.
This looks interesting.
It's definitely weird.
It looks like it's like charred.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
it's weird. People didn't want it, but there's...
Is that Heisenberg?
Holy shit.
It looks like it.
Like, yeah, it looks weird, but there ain't no way it's gonna taste any different from just a normal burger.
Yeah, I guess it's just like color appeal, like food appeal.
Yeah.
What is it called? Like food theory?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it looks good, it must taste good.
Yeah, where people will taste, or people will judge with their eyes before their taste, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just not an appealing color.
I'm pretty sure everyone's guilty of doing that. Let's see. I remember another food thing that they did. Well, actually, this is only kind of different. So a while back, I want to say like in the 80s or 70s, like there's some restaurant that wanted to introduce a like 1/3 pound burger. People thought 1/3 was less than 1/4, so that didn't stick at all.
God bless America.
People are dumb. God bless America, where people think 1/3 is less than 1/4.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
And I don't use kilometers. I use
Oh God.
Sorry, I had to go there.
I do.
This one, Gavin?
Okay. Okay.
Leave that out.
This is gonna be almost...
Yep, gotta get that out.
Okay, Gavin.
Okay. McDonald's customers are up in arms over new Grimace milkshake, and it's not because of broken ice cream machines. Oh, that's a first. Like when McDonald's announced the new Grimace birthday shake in honor of the bright purple McDonald's character birthday, fans were excited to try out the new offering. Alright, so people wanted to try it out, and it's not because it looked different. However, mere days after the Grimace birthday meal, Mickey D's menu, customers are already upset over its availability and more importantly, the price. Of course, we know that McDonald's releasing a new milkshake, there would be potential issues actually getting to try it, since Mickey D's ice cream machines are seemingly always broken. I think it's a conspiracy, just a massive conspiracy. You know, they always just have them always broken for like a very specific purpose.
I'm pretty sure it's not even a theory. It's just like confirmed fact. Like
the employees don't want to do it.
No, like the thing is, McDonald's is required to hire one company to fix them, and like only that company can touch them. So they like purposely will like have them break down so then they can come and repair it again.
It's a very odd business.
Dumb money exploit thing or something like that.
So it sounds like a monopoly to me.
It could be like a theory, I'm not sure.
A very weird fringe monopoly, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, even if the ice cream machines are working, customers are still having a hard time getting their hands on the new berry flavored milkshake. Oh, it actually sounds pretty good. Can't order Grimace shake separately from a meal on the McDonald's app. Just want to celebrate our king with a shake, Purple Heart. One Twitter user posted. That seems to be a problem with a lot of McDonald's customers are having. They can't try the Grimace birthday shake without ordering the entire Grimace birthday meal, which includes either a Big Nap or 10 chicky nuggies within medium fries. McDonald's responded to as saying, request for the shake may be accompanied by speaking with a member of our crew at a local restaurant. So it's basically they're saying that you can do it, just they're going to take extra steps.
Nobody's going to do that.
Man.
Yeah, definitely not.
Did we ever even say the color of the shake?
Oh yeah, it's purple.
Like Grimace.
Like Grimace.
Happy birthday to Grimace, actually, by the way. Bro's 52 years old.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Time flies when you're eating burgers.
I know. I actually looked up, because I got into a little rabbit hole, and I was trying to figure out what Grimace is. and
Oh,
apparently he's like a purple taste bud that's swollen.
A purple, huh?
A purple taste
Interesting.
bud
What?
that is swollen. Look it up. Look up what is Grimace.
It is Grimace.
What is Grimace? Oh god, he's on a skateboard.
Grimace.
Supposed to be.
McDonald's character. Blah blah character. He was first introduced 1971 as a fella armed known as still milkshakes before evolving into more genteel character. Often begin since with duh.
No, look up what he's supposed to be. Yeah, McDonald's.
Let's see, he's supposed to be purple mascot.
Oh, it's
Okay,
literally
that's not
the
very
same
helpful.
thing.
Fuck. I saw that he...
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
an enormous taste
An enormous
bud.
taste bud. Manager Brian Bates from Canada. Grimace is an enormous taste bud. Taste bud is but a taste bud nonetheless. Okay.
Which
that's
is
interesting.
like... Why? Like, he's a purple blob. And... Okay, why even make a mascot of a big taste bud?
No, no.
Like, you have fucking Mayor McCheese, fucking Ronald McDonald, all of those characters, and then you have Grimace, the fucking taste bud. Like,
Do you think Grimace was in cahoots with the Hamburglar?
yes, absolutely.
bro's a Robin Hood though. He used to steal milkshakes, and now he's giving out his milkshake.
Damn.
Nice.
Went bad,
Complete
now
turnaround.
good.
Taste bud went bad.
Taste bud go good.
Do you think he had a bad? Do you think he just had a bad taste?
I don't know.
But Tish.
Yeah, when I got into the
What
rabbit
the
hole,
fuck?
I was like, I
Is
thought,
that Grimace eating a child?
yeah, yeah. Like I said, the rabbit hole goes deep. I initially thought that he was like a purple chicken nugget because he's kind of in that shape, but no, apparently he's his
Yeah,
taste
that makes
bud.
sense. I don't know. I always thought she's just like some random blob that they brought along for some reason.
I don't know.
Like, and I never understood why people liked him so much too.
I don't know.
I
He's
have-
just a
funny
big
enough-
doofus. That's kind of why.
Funny enough, I
People like
have
dumb things.
a Lego brick of Grimace. Like his
What?
face is on the Lego brick.
That's awesome.
Hold on, I gotta look
Yeah,
this
look
up.
it up.
It's like a slanted ramp piece. Lego Grimace piece. It's like one of these.
Oh my god! No way,
Wait, he was in a car?
dude.
Bro,
Grimace car.
How expensive
Dude.
is that one piece?
Probably like upwards of like a few
no,
thousand
it's not a
dollars.
Walmart.
That or like $20.
Dude.
But look, they had like a whole set of them.
McDonald's.
I think I have this one too.
Hmm.
My God, that's McDonald's.
Damn,
Yeah.
Ronald, what the hell?
We're looking at pictures of McDonald's characters on Lego pieces.
Yeah, and apparently those are pretty old. 1999.
Those have to
Jesus.
have some value. That is disgusting. Okay.
Cursed Lego pieces. Well, I think we've reached the end.
Have we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to bring up anything else.
You would definitely be on for more though, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
This was really
Recurring
fun.
guest.
Um,
That's good to hear.
Did you expect it to be like this?
I thought we would end sooner because of how I didn't really know much about the topics, but apparently I did a good job at that. We all did a good job at everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole point is that you don't really need to know much about it. It's just that, if you just kind of have to give like
Just a discussion.
an interesting take on it.
Yeah.
Even that, just like a basic discussion.
With extreme tangents.
Yeah.
Gavin,
So
outro.
I suppose outro. So this was episode 11. I hope you guys liked it. We went over some very interesting things, nonetheless.
We have to bleep some
this has
things
been-
out.
and
Yeah.
remove.
No, we're bleeping
Yeah.
them.
Fine.
We have to bleep them, so then
They
there's
have to hear our
context.
reactions
Yes.
to the horrible things that were said.
Yes, I am so sorry.
It's fine.
It's fine. Anyways, this has been Gavin.
Ashton.
And me.
You're supposed to say your name. Yeah.
Me is Jacob.
Alright, and we will see you next time. At least me and Ashton will.
Yeah, and Jacob will be on soon, we promise.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Auf Wiedersehen.